Welcome back, my dear students. We are going now to see more examples about the cost of goods sold, and we'll check the income statement and the statement of income statement in this video. So let's go and share the screen first. So let's share the screen. Then from there, we will be able to move to see. So just in a few seconds, just to review back the last statements which we had. It's about the cost of goods manufactured. We talk about the direct materials, the beginning inventory, plus the purchase of direct materials. That will come to 484,000 minus the ending inventory was 8,000. So the direct material costs all 76,000 plus the 9,000 of the labor's costs. Labor cost was 9,000. Then we found that the manufacturing overhead is 7,000 and 2,000 and 5,000 and 2,000 and 3,000, 1,000 of miscellaneous. That's all comes to 20,000. So all the costs like this now will be 76 plus 9 plus 20. That's all will come to 105. But we have also, there was inventory in the beginning. So this we will add it and will deduct the ending inventory, which was 7,000, will deduct it because we said the beginning plus during minus the ending, then all will come to 104,000. Here a small example that you guys will do it with your hand now to just calculate the cost of goods manufactured exactly like this statement. You will do the same, though it's very simple. I just want you to know the structure of the cost of goods statement. So here is the example, and let's work on it. We'll move now to another subject, that is the income statement. And we'll get income from operation or operating income. Income from operation. We can call it the income from operation statement. And some call it income statements, that's fine. So let's start with the revenues. Of course, I have only one way of the revenues. Those are the sales revenues. So I have the revenues here in the positive number in this statement, 210,000. Then we will deduct those amounts, but actually those amounts, the sum of them is here. So the beginning inventory and the during, which is cost manufactured, cost of goods sold, then minus the ending, because I told you beginning plus during minus the ending. That will give me the cost of goods sold. So I have revenues 210,000. I will deduct from them the cost of goods sold, which is 108,000. Then what come to me now, the result is called gross margin. So the gross margin is the revenues minus the cost of goods sold. The gross margin is the total revenues minus the cost of goods sold. That will give me the gross margin. So I have revenues 210,000 minus the cost of goods sold, which is 108,000. This will give me the gross margin, which is 102,000. That's fine. Then we have also some expenses. This is not the net profit. This number is not the net profit. Still, we have to deduct costs. So we have the costs of the design, marketing, customer services, which come to 70,000 as you see. So we'll say the gross margin, profits, minus the cost, the expenses, operating expenses. This happened during the operations. So 102,000 minus 70,000, okay, this will give me 32,000. This is income from operation or operating income. So again, I would say the revenues minus the cost of goods sold, that will give me the gross margin, which is 102,000. The gross margin, I will take from it the operating expenses, which is 70,000. Then this will give me the operating income, which is 32,000. It's very simple. We have three things. We have the revenues, we have the cost of goods sold, and we have the operating expenses. And we will get from them the operating income. I prepare for you an example here, just I want you to do like it, to be familiar with all kinds of statements, which we had because we have now over 6 or 7 types of statements, and they all have the same ideas. So I just want you to work on this example. Calculate the operating income from the following data. Sales revenues 300,000, beginning inventory for 40,000, like you see, ending inventory 35,000, cost of goods manufactured 45,000, marketing expenses 30,000. I will leave for you the screen on and you just go to solve this question. I gave you on here also extra examples for the cost of goods sold. Like you see here, it is the same, the beginning plus the process minus the ending. It will give me the cost of goods sold. This is a very simple statement or very simple formulas to count the cost of goods sold. The beginning, okay, minus plus during, the beginning is 6,000 plus the during costs is 105,000. Manufacturing cost incurred means during 105. This will give me the total cost. Then you will subtract from it ending in process, the inventory in process, the ending one, beginning plus during minus ending. This will give you the cost of goods sold. And here is another example, the same thing, the beginning plus cost of goods manufactured minus the ending. That will give me the cost of goods sold. I want you to go for these examples and solve it because it's very easy. Now I have a very simple example in how to calculate a person's the labor cost. We finished now the inventory cost. We will go to an example about the labor's cost. If we say consider an example of George Flexner, a junior software programmer who writes software for multiple products. He's paid $20 per hour straight time and $30 per hour time and a half for overtime. So he's taken $20 when he do the regular times. So his regular times, as example, he's working 44 hours per week. It's very easy, 44 hours per week. So weekly, he will do 34 hours, multiply by the basics, which is $20. He will make weekly $880. Okay, his overtime premium is $10 per overtime hours. So if he work overtime hours, he will take extra $10. Okay. If he worked 44 hours, including 4 overtime hours in 1 week, his gross compensation would be classified as follows. The 44 hours multiplied by $20, this will make 880 plus overtime premium. This we said 4 hours, and he will take $10 for hour. That will be $40. Then all of them will be 90. The total compensation for this amount will be 920. Okay, so it's like that. It's very easy to calculate the labor cost as well. Thank you so much for listening to this video and watching this video. Thank you so much. Please keep on doing exercises, as it's very simple as you see, because yeah, and it's very simple, and it's very easy to calculate. I wish you a good night. You take care of yourself and have a very good night. Bye bye. Bye bye.